What's up guys, welcome to Wasted Space and we are back once again on the Rim, and there's a few issues I need to try and get sorted before the sappers arrive. There's quite a lot of sappers. And they've got 3 triple rocket launchers. I mean, not a big fan, let's put it that way. So, first things first, mess made with batteries. Next thing, blimmin' lightning disconnecting this. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get out there and round in time to fix that. And then finally, I need to prioritize some. In fact, what I'm going to do in here, we need someone to get a higher priority on repair, so that actually gets done really quickly. And I think what I'm going to use is Mick. We've already got someone else with the really high priority growing. And Mick, this will keep Mick relatively contained to the base rather than running around, because he's still pretty slow. Also need to go and rename Mr. Albert, so... Welcome aboard, Sir Deadweight. One of the early sign-ups, no less. Taken a while, but that list is pretty large. What else did I want to do? There was one slight change I wanted to do with some of the restrictions and so on. So, Deadweight's our night owl, and in reality, I haven't got him asleep for long enough. I need him asleep for, like, those full hours. The rest of it's kind of fine, but what I want to use him for, he's got quite good cooking already. So I'm thinking, why don't we change him and Gravelfoot around and actually have kind of a nighttime chef, basically? Seems like a good idea. Chef and just has everything sorted. I'd like to use him as a hauler as well, but of course, another person that can't. So that's not going to happen. And then Gravelfoot's a bit more free to help with perhaps the art or the construct repair. I'm going to turn Addy off. There's so many people that don't have the hauling ability. It's really frustrating. Like, these people might as well be doing extra stuff. Okay, so, anyway, Billy, can you... Oh, someone has actually repaired it. That must have happened right at the end of the episode. Interesting. Okay, and then... Is anyone going to get there in time? I doubt it. Let's see if we can't get a few people to prioritise on getting this all built. Okay, that is enough on its own. What are the sappers doing? Milling. Where are you guys going to go? Wish I had god powers. I could just go pop. No, not going to happen. Where are they going, I wonder? I have got the restrictions. No, I haven't got the restrictions. That's not a good start. Animal raid. Anyone outside? This is the point where I feel like I should zoom out further. Also, I have to apologise while I'm having a quick check around. It's going to be a bit noisier, the episode today, because Wasted's traits include heat intolerant, and it is really hot here today. So, yep, the fan's on, the windows are open, all the things that I normally avoid doing. Now, I'm going to have to sacrifice that and hope that we can instead get... Who's starving? Eldred's starving? That seems slightly surprising. You got gutworms by any chance? You just got fibrous mechanites. Does that add... No, it doesn't change anything as far as that side of stuff is concerned. That's a bit weird. Now, I could have sworn that what I prioritised was some building there, not people deconstructing. Come on, can we get the rest of that done? Hopefully before the sappers show. They are... Ooh, and the other thing I should probably be doing, or should I? Thinking about it. Is making them think that's an entrance actually a good idea? I think it might be. Making it intentionally look a bit weak. So like, oh look, there's an entrance right there. No turrets the other side of that one. No promise. Promise there aren't. Where are they off to? Kind of splitting, but they're going really frontal. It's kind of surprising me. What are your plans, sappers? You're going to go for the fridge again, aren't you? Yeah, they're starting to go a bit lower down. You're going to go for the fridge? You're going to go for the prison? What do you fancy? 3% chance on taming Howler. Not great. Not great. What do they fancy? They fancy the side of the growing room. That's not very helpful. Yeah, they're just going to go for the side of the growing room there. Where are the rocket launchers? There's one. Where are the rest? There's the other one. Or one of the others. And... lagging behind. Okay. So I'm wondering about maybe sending a team up top here. We're going to want charge rifles for this as well, so let's get that done ASAP while we have the opportunity. Jurgen, you can keep your sniper, actually. That seems to be appropriate. Dragon, you guys are all fine. Hodor's not relevant. Radish is good. Atomic Nom, do you want to go and grab a charge rifle? Again, it just reminds me that this setup is not great. Could do with being cleaner. Ash, survival rifle. Again, charge would be more appropriate. Shoddy Paw. So at least that way around is working. So the better stuff is definitely up here, but it's just we don't have that many decent things. Ooh. So, there's a debate on where to put that. You want to go in through there, really? Because part of me was thinking, what happens if I send some snipers out the top here? Okay. Mick, let's get you up there. Let's get people going with the preparations. In fact, Addy and Ash, sorry, Atomic Norm and Ash, you guys get up there. I'm going to have you as the sniper group. Anybody else? Decagon's not violent. Shouldn't really have a gun, therefore. Amber's fine. Let's send Jurgen out there as well. He's got a sniper rifle. Random weapons that need hauling. Eldred's cool. Deadweight's got a personal shield and no melee weapon. Do you want one of these clubs, perhaps? One of these clubs? Got a club for him? Sure we do. Marble club. Looks good. That's built and connected now by the looks of things. So we got power. But that's not going to be very helpful because there's nothing in there that we can use to actually defend ourselves. Alright, rifle patrol's getting round. It's the triple rocket launchers that I'm scared of, primarily. Everyone else, let's get everyone else ready. Come on, get into the right place. Even you, Hodor. Actually, no, not you two. Not you two. Addy up there. Amber, Nicola, down in the room. Anyone else? Max and Eldred, yeah, get you down in the room. We can use the melee guys with the shields to charge here and try and hope they don't use their explosives on us. They're going through that wall remarkably quickly. Not overly happy with this. Out there, let's see if I can get little pot shots maybe? Yeah, that looks like half a plan. Right, you guys, we're going to need to... They're literally about to come through. Can you guys go back around here? Yeah, so get Gravelfoot and Deadweight. And where's Max? You coming, Max? Miss Xavier as well. Get down here. I've lost Max. Max, where are you hiding? Oh, he's coming. Cool. Yeah, again, kind of up on that side. These guys can kind of get some pot shots round the back, and then we just need to nail people as they come in here. But I really need to nail them in such a way that they can't easily shoot in on me. So yeah, I'm thinking along the top there, and maybe down in the bottom, so that we've got cross angles, but not... They're almost through. Mick, do you want to see if you can get some pot shots? Not from there. How about up a little bit? Nope, people can get pot shots on you somehow, but you can't on anyone else. Okay, now they're through. Gravelfoot, Deadweight on the corners. You guys are moving up there. You guys are fine. Max is coming across. Kieran's a really dumb place. Hodor's in a really dumb place. These guys are kind of useless. I didn't do a particularly good job with them. I haven't done a particularly good job with any of these guys, if I'm honest. Okay. We're going to need to get onto the guys with the explosives, like, super hard. That's already looking dodgy. Is there anyone else that can help in here? Really, no. Xavier, you might as well wait at that doorway. You guys Ash, at least. It's got to be time for you to start helping. Colonist needs treatment, Amber. Yeah, getting beat. But that's fine, because that means that she's meleeing instead of using the rocket launcher. Yeah, this is what we need to keep an eye out for. That is problematic. Okay, we've stopped that. Gravelfoot, I need you to... Okay, so who is there? There's Takashi with the triple, Pepin with the triple, and then Mac with a Gladius. So you're on Pepin, so we need to get Takashi to break the other one. Ash has joined in up there. None of them. Ash, can you be firing at that guy? Same with you two. Get out there. Join the fight. Max, you are coming. Yeah. And you guys, who are you shooting at? You are shooting at someone. You're not watching for targets. Hopefully shooting at Kit. Yeah, they're just fighting with fists, so that's actually perfect. Let's just hope the melee guys don't get on my melee guys. Which they are. Okay, so Deadweight's in shock already. I can't do much about that. It looks like someone's about to shoot with the triple again. Pepin, I guess. What on earth does that sign mean? Oh yeah, that's the sign for throwing abuse or something, isn't it? This is... One of these guys is going to be like... I don't know. Yeah, no clue. You might as well come out. Xavier's not going to be shooting. Those guys are doing their job. Those guys... Have we got the guy with the triple yet? No. Pirates are fleeing. Right. Eldred, immediately... Why do I have to arrest them? Weird. Rescue Deadweight. That is it. Cool. Gravelfoot, you want to be getting out of there before you get shot in the back. Holy Christ. No, we did get the triple rocket launcher guy outside. Okay, that was pretty close. We got a few injuries. How did Gravelfoot come out of that? Bit cut. What about... We can't see yet how badly our newest addition to the colony came out of it. Okay, Drang. From the shock, man. Careful shooter, chemical fascination. That's not bad. Incapable of caring or social. That's not great. I think we will capture. No, not with Gravelfoot. Might as well not be with Gravelfoot. You guys. Oh, it's Wedgie. Hey, Wedgie. We're about to shoot you in the back of the head. You guys can all go back to normal. You guys can go back to normal. Just Max. Nicola back to normal. Nice. Keep it going, guys. No! Oh well. Oh well, that'll do. Right. Let's clear up this mess. What is down there that's forbidden? A triple rocket launcher. Okay. I think they're worth quite a bit, if nothing else. Look at that mess. We got quite a bit of sandstone left, at least. Right, let's work on sealing the outside before anything else. No. That's forbidden still. Where's our chefs? So, in reality, Deadweight's now a chef. I might as well give Gravelfoot the access still, just in case. And then Hodor onto Hodor mode. Animals. Default, default. Raid. Iguana. Shouldn't have changed the iguana. That's not how it works. And Howler can go back to default as well. So you guys should be on raid. Doll's pregnant. My Masso's pregnant, so they're inside. Spot on. Where are you going, Gravelfoot? Don't use the telescope. You cut to hell. What are these guys doing? They're all going out that way to build a snowman. What is it about the presence of lots of corpses that means that it's snowman time? Oh, sorry, Xavier. Sorry, Eldred. You guys want to get to business? Where is Kieran? Nope. Ah, so how did Deadweight come out of that? Missing... Oh, yeah, that was from before, wasn't it? A slightly ineffectual man. He came out all right. That could be a lot worse. Go treat Deadweight. So it was Gravelfoot and Amber was the only other one, I think, who is just standing around outside, but is only bruised, so that's kind of okay. Gravelfoot, Amber, Eldred. Oh, Eldred, yes. Where you gone? Can you go and get back down there, please? Tending to Deadweight. Oh, with the good meds. It's not really what we had in mind, if I'm honest. Someone even pointed that out in the comments, and I hadn't got to that bit of the pad yet, because I knew there was sappers outside. Well, hooray. Kieran getting on task. Good stuff. He's idle, hodl. That's kind of fine. Nice. Let's speed things up a bit. Stuff's getting done. Conduits being reconnected as they should be. Batteries are actually hooked up now, so they're charging. Huzzah. Area out the back starting to make sense. I want to make this into a little animal zone somewhere out there, I think. Maybe with a little exit going out. What's this? Recruitment failed. And Drang. What are we going to do with you, man? Don't think there's any point releasing Shock, men, is there? I don't think we can... Yeah, they're a pirate band. I don't think we can do anything. Trunker the Messer aren't enemies of Uncle Town, so I can have both of those guys positive. I just can't... None of these guys are going to end up positive, so there's no point releasing Drang. So there is just the question of whether or not we harvest organs, or whether we... To be honest, we could do with more colonists at this point. We've kind of got the room for it, so... Chat and recruit for you. Health-wise, you're doing alright. We do need another bedroom. Where am I going to put another bedroom? Because with how the power's laid out here, it doesn't really fit. There's not room behind here to put another bedroom in. I could do it in here. That wasn't really what the plan for that was. I was going to probably extend the hospital a bit. Let's see how it fits. Oh, actually, kind of does. Except it doesn't have a center point, because we were doing 5x7? Yeah, doing 5x7. So it sort of kind of fits, but not really at the same time. Let's just check that. Yeah, it was 5x7. So internally, it's wrong, and that way it's wrong. Not great, if I'm honest. Maybe this wall has actually just been put in the wrong place, and in reality it should have been along there and with the door moved over so that it can be done in a sensible manner. Good job, good job. Will that deconstruct that power? I don't know. Breakdown, well, hopefully things get done about that pretty quick. Eldred's really angry with me, like, all the time. Chill your bones, bro. Is it just the Mechanites? What is so unhappy? Disturbed sleep. Yeah, I suppose that's probably a thing, isn't it? Yeah, fair enough. Nice, so this is all actually starting to come together. I can now add a clear the no roof area that's over this. Check, I'm not about to do something silly. That is the correct size. Yeah, it is the correct size. Good. So I can clear the no roof area over there. And over that bit as well, thinking about it. That's nice. Just got to leave that little spot there. Cool, and then we can deconstruct this stuff that's kind of getting in the way. Speed up movement around the base a fair bit, I think. So yeah, the problem with making massive glaring errors like I was doing with the power last episode is it meant that you guys kind of didn't put any other comments down. Basically. Which is fine, it just, yeah. So that's now all roofed. No, hold open, hold open. These can be held open now as well. As can that, because this is all now interior. Lovely. It's kind of cold, mind, but we'll soon have this geo connected up. That should help a fair bit with internal temperatures. It's not so cold. In there's kind of cold because we're busy doing this wall. Hopefully in such a way that they don't get themselves stuck. Would be really quite nice, but we'll see. This is almost done as well, so let's get the auto door there. That I need to finish this off. We're going to need to sandstone door as well. I'm going to need to wall in this bit. How thick? 3? Probably 3. Same as that one, basically. And then I can door there also. Let's get... Has that been repaired already? No. So whose job... Oh, was that Mick doing it? No. Mick should have nice high priority for that now. Oh, he's got Warden higher. Excuse me. That's probably not going to help things. I do want Wardening, but not at the cost of everything else. Thank you very much. We've got Atomic Nom and Deadweight as our kind of dual chefs now. Gravelfoot doing more other bits and bobs. These guys are on a spree. What did... Kieran, like... Of course, they can't walk through these. So they're choosing to walk the whole way around rather than go back through the doorway that they can't get through. That makes some sense. Does this still leave me the room I need in here? In fact, to the point where let's set up the room in there. So that's the 5. Nice, it actually lines up with where the power conduit is. That's a 7. That's where the wall line will be. Oh, actually, no, that's not 5 and 7, is it? Because that's going to go away. Almost. Almost, so it's there, and then that's where the wall will go. It's a bit weird. Could do multiple out here, I suppose, but they're not particularly efficient, therefore. It's nice having them back to back, because that uses the space better. You don't have double walls. Yeah. I suppose this will make much more sense once it's continued down to the correct position. But I need a bedroom before that point, so... On the basis it continues down, let's do it at the bottom here, which I can't do because those doors are in the wrong way. What about if I do it the other way? So 7, yeah, that might work. So there, that's the internal size, that's the wall. Can I then fit another one? No. Damn it. I mean, technically I can because that wall's moving. I have not given myself an easy job in this corner with where that geo's located. That's only 5 as well, so unless I use the geo as a wall of the bedroom, that's not going to work. Just cancel that, and I guess I'm just going to have to do another one of these just down here once I start getting rid of the walls. Which means that I'm going to need to start thinking about getting this the whole way down. and encompassing that geo, which is a lot of work, but hey, we have actually got quite a lot of materials at the moment, so that's fine. Do I go straight in and just connect it up? Sure. Sure. So now I've got opportunity to copy those settings and do another stockpile in here. Or another few stockpiles, in fact, thinking about it, because I'm going to want to have... They seem to want to go across that way. So I guess if I leave space in the middle of the room... So I'm thinking a bit like that. And then I'm also thinking, let's start putting these statues in the rooms where there's all this junk around, because it looks ugly as sin and they'll get wound up with me. I think that makes some sense. I don't really know. I assume the snow in here will melt slowly. One would hope so. It's really cold. Ah, it's really cold because these doors don't actually act as very good heat barriers. So, sorry, they do act as very good heat barriers. They don't allow much air travel through them. So I think actually what I'm going to need to do is vent this stuff as well. Probably invest in a few more heaters too, but the vents should help. Nice, that's a bit of stuff getting done. This is all a bit... Let's get the wall there. Let's put the door anywhere for the time being. It really doesn't matter. Yes, over the cable. It's the one place that makes the least sense. Assume we keep this a 2-wide corridor. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that is the right place. Okay. So this is 9, yeah. Gives room for 2 back-to-back rooms with a single wall down the centre. Yes, until we fix this, getting down here is going to be a bit slow. Let's do that. Deadweight, what are you doing? Smelting? No, no, no. Let's go have you do that blueprint for me. Make a hole at the very least. You dropped those ones to go and get a different pile. Thank you, sir. Helpful. Alright, and... Control that poor mood. That doesn't surprise me. Lighting. Where are they? Damn it, that power cable's not in the wall now. It's going to be so much like tweaking just to run power cables in walls and so on. It'll be kind of weird and annoying, but so be it. So let's do one there, one there, one there, and one there for a little bit of symmetry. Why not? And then we'll probably want some up in this room as well, I would imagine. Traders from Uncle's Town. Nice, and it's a proper caravan. About damn time. Get rid of some of this rubbish. Where you going, Kieran? Hey, bro. I'm going to use you in a moment. And of course, these guys are now actually willing to come into the base, which is helpful. Yeah, Mick's not doing a particularly good job of the repairs. We have components, but this has been out since the start of the episode. I spotted that before I started recording, so... Yeah. Mick, Mo, what are you up to? Yeah, what are you up to? Repairing sandstone? Oh, you are? Okay. Maybe there's just been quite a bit around the base that I didn't really realise is beat up, like stuff along the outside and so on. Fair enough. Trade with Bertha. See what we can get, or what we can get rid of, more likely. Yeah, get rid of. You've got money. That's interesting. We could actually start a trade in huskies. They've got wargs. No, I should not take wargs. I really should not. So what do you have? You've got alpha beavers. And I could sell you... Can I not sell you? Oh, I can sell you the husky pups. They're just not worth quite as much. Fair enough. Do you have components? You do have components. You have 8 components. We will take your 8 components. We will take your 6 hideously expensive medicine. Make sure we can build more medical beds when we want to. That looks to probably be it that we want to buy. And of course, because this is the equivalent of a general goods trader, I can't sell any other weapons or anything. That's kind of annoying. We got 6 human leather from somewhere. Where on earth did that come from? I don't plan to make anything out of it, so I guess we'll sell it. Anything else that we've got in like silly small amounts that are going to be of no use? I'm going to keep the Yorkie skin for the entire game. Cougar skin, yeah, 27. Yeah, I'm just going to ditch all these ones we've got tiny little amounts of. And then, at the moment, it's not worth selling food. That's low enough that I'm not interested. Cool. I pay you. Yeah, fair enough. Suppose I am buying expensive stuff and selling you rubbish. So yeah, Mick is getting on with his repairing. I would quite like you to go and... Look, there's 2 turrets out. I'd quite like you to get on those pretty quickly, actually, Mr. Mick. Where did he get his component from for that one? Was he just carrying it anyway? He just sort of materialised a component out of nowhere for that. Good going. That's unroofed, but pretty much ready now to bash through. Just sort of slightly concerned that when I bash through, I might open some of this stuff up. Or cause more problems, I should say. So let's assume that this is going to get to a 2-wide corridor. And the length of these 2 rooms next to each other, plus the walls, is 17. Do we have 17? No, we've got 14. There would be where the other end would be. I suppose that kind of makes some sense-ish. Yeah, so I'm going to wall down there. I'm going to stick a door in it, and then as soon as it's done, I'm going to poke it open. Do I need to stick a door in it, or should we have this just cut straight in? No, let's just have this cut straight in. Because in reality, this is going to be bedrooms, so there'll be 2 doors in it that lead into the bedrooms. Because it'll be another sort of replica of one of these. Wow, they're quick at times. We're actually getting little bits and bobs done. That's nice. Let's start holding these open. Oh, that's just Eldred. Constantly Eldred and angry with me. Cool, so we can get... Once that's built, we can then get rid of this line. And, in fact, start opening the whole thing up a bit. And that'll free up some extra resources for over here. How much space we got back here? Is it worth taking that line out? Oh no, that goes outside, I suppose. We still want that relatively well sealed. Hey! And they're using the back entrance. Everybody is pleased I finally went and did that. Alright, that's almost complete. Let's make sure that it gets fully done. I mean, what can I do to stop the sappers wanting to get in there? If anything. Probably nothing, thinking about it. I mean, if I could do something, then I imagine it would have already done so. Let's mine that out. See if we can't do a bit of cable hiding in this episode as well. Whoop! Manhunting boars! My word. That is a lot of manhunting boar. Well then. Only one thing for it. Get inside, folks. Iguana? Iguana? Stay on iguana. Pretty much everyone is inside, which is nice. Kieran, I'm going to need to draft you a second. Get everyone inside. Animal-wise, that is. Dragon... No. What are you doing? Nope. Anybody outside the base. And I think the plan will be to equip as many charge rifles as we can and kill the boars. I bet it is a lot of boar. Where are they? Look. How many boar? 62 boar. That's, I mean, it's meat for days, isn't it? We want that. We want that. Okay. Not that I believe boar are about to try and fight their way through that, but hey, Decagon, do you want to go and run down there? Everyone else should just be coming inside, even MJ. Good. Boar are on a rampage. Decagon, you can come back and do something more sensible now, as can Kieran. Now the animals are all indoors. Okay. We need as much rapid fire firepower as we can get our hands on. I mean, yes, I know it's there. Okay, so charges aren't bad. I shouldn't really replace charges until I've done the rest. This may be a terrible, terrible decision. Okay, so I'm going to go for an assault rifle for Jurgen. Different range is the thinking. Who else have we got? No one there. Tim? No, you're good. Dragon's good. Atomic? Yeah, you need... Again, preferably something that's got a different range to the charge rifle so we can sort of spread the firepower out a bit. There is another assault rifle. Wasn't there another assault rifle? I thought it was a good one and I bought. Maybe not. Maybe I'm making it up. This is the point where I really wanted that, like an LMG or a minigun, but I cannot see anything in that light. We got... no. I guess it's lots of charge rifles and I'll just have to try and split them up a bit. Actually, no. Let's have a pump. We've got a good pump shotgun. Let's have a pump in there as well. That makes some sense. Sweet. Nicola, you're fine. Decagon's non-violent, of course. Gravelfoot's melee. Deadweight's melee. And is missing a weapon again. Should we get you a decent club? You have to put limestone this time. Cool. Ash, definitely a survival rifle is not rapid fire enough. Let's go with another shotty. And then we got Addy. I guess it's going to have to be a charge rifle. We're just going to have to be careful how I position people as well to make sure that that works. Okay. How far have the boar got? Wow, I couldn't see them because they've all stacked. Formed the death pack. Yeah, let's not look at that too closely. Animal starvation. We shouldn't be... Are we out of potatoes? We've run completely out of potatoes. We've got 40 left, which means this stockpile, which feeds them potatoes... That's the kibble one. No, this one that feeds them potatoes... Corn, I guess. You gonna eat corn? Yeah. They'll eat corn. Cool. How are the... Where are they going? There's no ways in that end, guys. Okay, that's interesting. Even though the base is open... Charlotte, bro. Look, there's food. Food up there. Yeah, so even though the base is open, let's see if I can, like, taunt them with someone. Dragon is in a good place for the taunting. Oh, there is a door there. I wonder if that's enough to just prevent them from thinking that that's even a route at all. Oh, no, because they come through it before. They just think that's a better direction. All right, Dragon. See you do it. Is that enough to lure any of them? No. No. Okay. That's a bit frustrating. Because there's no way I can deal with those without the turrets. Not a chance in hell. But I really wanted the more. Yeah, exactly. Pork. I wanted the meat. Wonder what it is about just there in particular that they're so keen on. I mean, they all have the same movement speed, so these are not actually going to help in any way. What happens if I hold that open? You guys got any sort of anything? There's a way in up here, guys. There's a way in. Look, just here. Come in the base. Okay, I'll come in the base. Guess I will rebuild the auto door then. You see, now there's a big part of me that's thinking, yeah, but you got 3 triple rocket launchers. And that's a lot of them in one area. Oh, God. I don't think that's a good idea. I think I should play this a little bit more safe than that, somehow. Okay, so maybe this is a good opportunity. Let's go and hold open all of those. Amber, do you want to go and shut the doors for us? I particularly want them just open just on the basis that if I don't notice the pigs coming. Alright, well, this is a chance to get a load of stuff done inside the base, like all of this. So this is now going to be bedrooms. Let's get that deconstructed. I wonder what our allowed areas look like. Probably not allowing them to go out there anymore, is it? So animal raid, yeah, not bothered about you guys. Just standard raid. Yeah, standard raid does not let them go out into that area. Nor does it let them come down here, thinking about it. Anywhere else that I've missed? Yep, back of the prison. Okay, that looks alright. Oh, and a little bit there. Cool, and then there's a... Oh, can't be bothered to update the animals. You noisy things. And I know pot-shotting through here with that many pigs that close is going to go real bad, real fast. So I don't think I fancy any of that. Okay, let's go and... No one actually mined that yet. No one's built that yet. Okay. Slightly surprising given how much free time everyone has at the moment, but hey. That's really annoying that the AI is just freaked out like that. Come on, guys. Whoop! Oh dear. Well then. That was not the best time to show up, folks. Just saying, there's a lot of angry pigs. Who... Someone that's Amber's are super quick, isn't she? Alright, so let's wait for the morning. Yeah, Amber's nice and 4.68, and these things move at 5. So they'll be a tiny bit faster than Amber is. I want to see if I shoot them with a sniper rifle, I can make them come. Or something else suitably long range. Triple rocket launcher, anyone? No, not triple rocket launcher. Not gonna do it. Cool, Amber's awake, have some breakfast. Go and get... Which one of these is in really nice condition? That one. Okay, and let's slow things down a little. Maybe that sort of speed. Maybe even a little bit slower than that. Okay, so the range, I'm going to have to get quite a lot closer. Is that pigs responding to my presence? There are a few kind of moving away a bit further than they were before. Go on, pigs. There's a few down here. The few down there that are kind of sneaking round to flank, almost. I'm really surprised they're not responding to that. Those pigs are literally on the flank, aren't they? God knows. Are you in range yet? Not quite. Oh, this is pretty risky at this point. It's such a long way back. And they are kind of almost as quick as Amber is. And as I get close, they seem to back off almost. They were coming nearer to me than that before. And Amber can't quite shoot quick enough for this to work. Nil response. Okay, Amber's not particularly good shot, perhaps, is the issue here. Not helpful. Oh, come on. I know it's moving, but... not that hard, surely. Hey! Yeah, hit the pig. Screw it, I'm going to have to get into too dangerous a position for this really to work, I think. Unless... no, you see, I need to be even closer than I am there. And this is, yeah, just starting to get way dodgy. You gonna take a shot? Birthday! No, just get back. Unfortunately, Decagon has gained the following diseases due... is that how birthdays work? I never realised. Just on your birthday, it's like, oh, well, sorry about that. Here's a bad back. Alright, well, get back in again. I think some of them might just bleed to death. Right, so that's all done a bit. Let's do some power rewiring, if nothing else. Let's get down there. Hospital is now set up and wired through, so I can... in fact, what I'm going to do is let's mine out that bit and get these bits like finally finished and nice. Anything else up here? Yes, then a lot of that power cable can actually get inside the wall. Oh, now there's one here. It's like the odd is sort of creeping round. Are you going to come in down the snake now? Or maybe the snake's just got too long. New recruit, Drang. Someone's birthday. There's all sorts of stuff going down. Drang, welcome aboard. Guess what, Drang? You're restricted because I don't think you want to go outside. Just saying. What's the right one to copy? So, Mr. Drang. Yay, someone that can haul. It's amazing. Handling, okay, a little bit. Hunting, nah, I'm good. Construction repair, that's cool. Mining, that's also acceptable. And then hauling and cleaning. Yep, seems fine to me. Let's have another one with a bit more repair. Does that few people... I tell you what that's going to be. That's actually restricted at the moment, isn't it? This is the problem. That's why they're not doing those bits, which is what I'm sitting here waiting on, is it's actually going to be, yeah, it's going to be restricted. The second I do that, activity will commence. Look, this stuff's all got done. Cool, so let's get that sandstone wall done as well. Then I can run power conduit also down that side and up the whole way up there. Wow, it's going to be so much nicer. Shush, pigs. Nicely efficient, folks. Visitors again. They don't get it, do they? Yes, they don't seem to quite get it at the moment. Right, not the popper, but the power conduits. And where was the other one I needed to get rid of? Oh, yes, here. Not the... There you go. Visitors, where are they? They're coming from the other side of the map, at least. Let's see what the response of the pigs is to this. In fact, there seems to be a lot less pigs there. They're down to 35 pigs. Where did the rest of the pigs go? Are they just wandering? Like, I don't see like a ton of pig corpses or anything. So they didn't die. They've just kind of gone away. Oh, there's a pig up there. Yeah, they're kind of spread around the map. So clearly my snake is too... You know what that does mean? It means the ones up here might be enticable. Guys. Everybody. Including the non-violence, just because I want to make sure that they're not in the way. Gravelfoot can stay asleep. Mix, technically not actually in bed yet, so you can come. And Atomic Nom can stay asleep. Because technically this should be a much more gentle business if it's like this. Okay, so that's everyone kind of in position except for... Where are you gone, Kieran? He's in there. You, come inside. I have to redraft him when he's inside. Eldred, you can come out as well. Kieran inside. Redraft. Cool. I'll bring all the animals in. Nice. So now... Oh, yes, Strang's. Strang's not got a bedroom either. Need to get that done ASAP. But first... That's on hold open. They're all asleep. Yeah, I suppose that is a thing, isn't it? Pig! He saw them and just fell asleep. Kieran, actually, not yet. Not yet. And let's do a job of just positioning people while I've got the opportunity to. Mix the charge rifles up range-wise so that they have a bit more sort of, what do you want to call it, variance to when they start fighting, because most of the issue tends to be when you get multiple people start all at once on the same target. Okay, so these guys are coming. Everyone's happy there. Decagon, to be honest, you can go back to doing what you were doing. Let's trade. Hooray! Except you've got no money. For God's sake. Alright, same deal as usual. Give us your components and we'll sell the tiny amount you'll let us. At least get rid of some of the great bows. Apparently that's it. Yeah, apparently doing this at night perhaps might have been an error. Saying that means I can send a small execute squad out to deal with the ones that are asleep. Any others nearby? My pig radar is not great here. I can't see much, and this slightly yellowed colour palette at the moment is not much helping either. Yes, wild boar dead. What I should have done was double-clicked on it while it was alive so I could find it. Alright, let's get you back in again. I assume the pigs are about to wake up. It is coming to daytime. Look, rise of the pigs. Rare thrumbos. How many of them are there this time? 3? Interesting. Male. I'm not going to try that. No way. The pigs look like they're coming. They look like they might be game. Alright, everyone is getting angry with me. You know what, guys? Go about your business. I'll use the turrets if I need to deal with pigs coming in. Mental state berserk. Hodor. This is the problem with giving Hodor a club, is then Hodor has a club. And who was the last one? Deadweight, wherever he is. Is he nearby? Doesn't appear to be. One would hope that between Max and Gravelfoot they can give Hodor a bit of a lump. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I take that back. I don't even need... Yes, lots of angry people. That I can imagine. What are these guys doing? Cowering. Of course they are. They're running away from the mad Hodor. Guys, go and eat. Do your stuff. Pigs and thrumbos. Alright, even with the doors wide open, they just don't come in. That's really weird. Or they just... What are they doing? They seem to be ignoring these guys completely. Oh, it's leave time. I see. It's leave time. Time to bugger off the map. So if it's leave time, does that mean you can just kind of get a bunch of guys? None of these guys are in a bad mood with me, are they? No. You can just get a bunch of guys, perhaps a whole bunch of guys, send them outside and just be like, no pigs. No pigs, you do not leave. Where's the rest of the pigs? There's more down there. Look, they're all running past down here. Quick, intercept, guys. Oh no, there's one there. Down here. Nice, okay, that should do it. There's a single sleeping pig. There's a whole bunch of stuff we can collect here that was unfortunately dropped by Uncles Down when they came to visit. This is why you should ring ahead, folks. Check that I'm free and I'm not under attack by mad pigs. Oh, there's a lone remaining pig. You just shot him in the back, didn't you? Mother. No, we want all the pig meat. Cool. Everyone's mad. Starvation. Why would Max be have I missed him and he's not? Where have you gone, Max? What have I done with you? Oh, God, yes. I've missed him. He's still drafted somewhere because I'm an idiot. Yeah. Terrible mood, Max. Yeah, I can't really fix you that easily, sir. Although you do seem to be improving in there. That's good. And finally, I guess, with them gone, it's time to go back to... How's Hodor ended up at the bottom of the list all of a sudden? Interesting. It's just randomly rearranged itself. Yep, that looks about right. And finally, animals... Defaults. Oh, hang on. These guys have got... They're no longer puppies. Let's get them all on default then. Iguana. And... Shame that you don't have the alpha 14 training panel. That would be really quite handy. Oh, and almost... No, I did leave those inside. Cool. Thought for a second. Don't tell me I sent the pregnant ones out. But no, I did not. Okay, those can go... no, those are hold open. That can go off hold open. So I'm actually just going to randomly cut this here because I managed to somehow go for an hour and 20 minutes. Completely lost track of time. No one really wants to sit down for that long, I don't think. So I'm going to do what I don't normally do, which is cut an episode in half. It means you guys can't really... I won't be able to act on your comments for next episode, but at least it makes them a bit more a sensible length. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. As usual, if you liked it, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Really helps me in the channel out. If you didn't like it, or if you didn't like the fact that I just randomly cut it without properly wrapping up, then obviously hit that dislike button. And otherwise, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I will catch you next time.